What's happening? Jason Reimer. It's time for another Power Devo from ChristianStrengthTraining.com. We just finished our Push Up and Prayer series, and of course we're starting a new one. It's time to get off the treadmill and get into the Word. Now, hopefully you listened to my audio message about why treadmills aren't really the most optimal way for you to increase your cardiovascular capacity. There's a lot of other creative ways that we take our clients through and are part of our boot camps. And hey, if we're going to have a series called Get Off the Treadmill, I got to show you the anti-treadmill cardio blaster. Looks a little something like this. I get really bored when you have to do something for long periods of time, but I like a bunch of different exercises for only just a few reps. So, start down in a mountain climber position, okay? And I'm just going to run in and out. Make sure I'm touching at top and touching back behind. Then you're going to pop up into a jumping jack. Pretty basic, no problem. Then we think about running with high knees. Get your knees way up high. Make sure the arms are pumping. And then I'll turn to the side for this one. Call them butt blasters, bottom blasters, whatever you want. You're going to run and think about your hamstrings contracting and kicking your heels to your bottom. Okay? And then you finish up with 3 burpees. A burpee is simply squat, kick out, kick in, jump. All right? I'll show you that one again. Squat down low. Hands and feet are kind of near each other. Kick out, almost like into a push-up position. Kick back underneath and explode straight up. All right? See, just that little demo got me a little bit winded. So let's try this again. I'll show you kind of how to put it all together, and then some different ways that maybe you can work this. All right? So mountain climber, jumping jack, high knees, butt kicks, burpee. Woo! That's a cool little program that will really get your heart rate up. And what's awesome is you can totally move the coffee table out of the way. You can do these in commercial breaks of your favorite show. You can do these in your bedroom. You can do them out in the driveway. I mean, it's like unlimited. If you're working late nights in your office, right, like in your cubicle, just go ahead, move the chair out of the way, hit a bunch of ATCBs, anti-treadmill cardio blaster. All right, let's go to the Word. Because what I want to do spiritually with this new little Power Devo series is kind of maybe look at some obscure scriptures, or maybe something that's just kind of been on my mind a lot lately, and think about what God's saying to me and how this applies to my life. Our church is currently reading through Exodus, and this is good because, you know, Exodus is kind of one of those we kind of breeze over. We think about Genesis, and in the beginning was everything there, and then we kind of skip ahead to all the cool stuff Jesus did, but we're reading Exodus and exploring with what Moses' life was like, and it's pretty interesting to me because when we think of Moses, we often think Charlton Heston in the movies, you know, raising the staff and the waters part, but actually Moses really didn't want this position of authority. And there's a couple times in Exodus 3 and 4 where he says, you know, Lord, why me? You know, who am I that you should choose to lead the Israelites out? And so God's given him all these cool things that he's getting ready to do. And most people would be kind of excited, probably scared about it. But he really has a lot of doubt and doesn't think that he's worthy. And I think Moses could be, you know, put into that group, not worthy feeling on the inside, and then also to the people to the outside. You know, you think about David was kind of the runt of the litter and chosen to be king. The 12 disciples were just average guys, fishermen, who didn't seem like actual spiritual leaders of the day. And even Jesus was a very passive leader. He wasn't that heroic military figure that everyone was looking for. Paul persecuted Christians before he kind of saw the right way to live. And so whenever we get down on ourselves and think that we're not worthy to be Christians or do God's will, we got to often think and remind ourselves of Moses, who, you know, led these people, you know, to freedom, and yet never really wanted that title, and often talked with God about this. Please pick someone else. God's picking you for something. And I just pray that you'll maybe tap into that a little bit and be reminded of all these figures from the Bible who didn't feel worthy, but God used them to extend His glory and to really further His kingdom. All right, there's the intro to Get Off the Treadmill, Get into the Word. Hope you enjoyed it. Live with strength.